Hey guys, it's Kalin. Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to film a little video. This is going to be my empties. No, I did not go shopping at Ulta. I wish. But this is filled with like empty skincare, empty makeup products, stuff that I can show you guys and give you my opinions about if you were, you know, happen to be deciding if you wanted to buy one of these products or not. There are quite a few products in here, so I will be going by a little bit faster, but do not worry. So starting out, this is the Walmart brand of the oil-free eye makeup remover. This is like my third thing in this bottle. It's very simple. I only put this on my eyes, that's all, because it says oil-free, but it's quite oily. But it wipes my eye makeup off amazingly, especially waterproof mascara, liner. It helps with heavy duty lash glue and everything. So the only thing I put this on my skin is just my eyes. Everything else I wipe off with a normal makeup wipe or towelette or whatever the case may be. So yes, this is good, but if you do not, like, if you really want to stay away from the oil, do not pick up this bad boy. But for me, I don't mind because I'm washing it all off anyway. So, and then, so this is the Walmart brand of the Deep Cleaning Toner. This is compared to, like, I think it's the, yeah, compared to the Clean and Clear Sensitive Skin Toner. I do use toners a lot, so if there'll probably be a couple more toners in here, so I don't really have any preference. I like to pick the ones that are a lot more gentle. This one was when I was going through like heavy duty acne, when I wasn't really taking care of my skin and I just kept putting a lot of acne products on my skin. So this was good for definitely deep cleaning and picking up makeup. But if you don't necessarily have acne problems or really any type of problems like that, I would stay away from this toner and just pick a gentler toner. So now, oh, I just picked up another toner. This is the Neutrogena alcohol-free toner. This is one of my favorite toners ever. I just cannot hold the bottle, I guess. This is really actually super lightweight. It feels so good on the skin. It feels so moisturizing. This is also another toner where if you might not necessarily pick up all the makeup that you washed off your face or whatever, and it picks up the rest of the makeup off. Like, I'll get makeup stuck right up here in my hairline sometimes, so I'll take my cotton round, put the toner on, get it up there in my hairline, and it wipes the makeup completely off. And it's very gentle, so it's not going to strip your skin. It's not going to leave that, like, you know, that stinging feeling or anything. It's just going to make you feel like refreshed. This is one of my favorite ones too, if I haven't mentioned that before. The next thing is a foundation. This is the Covergirl Ultra Smooth Hair Smoothing Foundation. I got this foundation like 2 summers ago because I was tanner, so I picked up a random tan foundation. I don't exactly remember what, like, every single detail about this foundation. I know I mainly got this foundation to mix in with some of my favorite foundations just to make them darker because, like I said, as the summer comes around, I do get a lot tanner. So I did use that, picked up this foundation for that reason. After that, I really didn't use it a lot, so it really wasn't that much of a favorite for me to go get my actual shades. So yeah. My next thing is a shower gel. I like Bath & Body Works shower gels a lot, so there'll probably be a couple more in here. This is the Endless Weekend. This shower gel definitely remind me of summer. I love it. And then I especially love, I don't know why I took the cap off, but I especially love the packaging in the Bath & Body Works shower gels and lotions and all that in general. The only thing that sucks about the shower gels is I wish they were a lot bigger, just because they are shower gels, and I would use one up like a month, and I would, you know, like to use it a little bit longer, use it up a little bit longer. I don't use a ton of shower gel. Like, when I'm in the shower, I don't waste a lot of product, but I don't want to have to, like, try to be extra savvy because it's a smaller bottle or anything. So yeah. The next one, this is the Evian facial spray. This, to be honest, I actually think these were a waste of money. If you're someone who, if you're out and about and you do get sweaty and hot a lot, and if you're looking for a product that just sprays mist on you, like if you really want a product like that, this is amazing. I picked up this facial spray because I did have drier skin and I wanted to help moisturize, just give myself that extra moisture for, you know, when I go to apply on my makeup so it doesn't look so patchy. This did not help me at all, but I did notice when it helped me when I was like out and about and I was hot. you know, and I would spray this and then I would feel good. It didn't help with like my makeup or my skin issues or none of that. It just helped me feel a lot better about the Tennessee heat, you know. Next thing is another shower gel. This is the pink chiffon. It's a classic scent for me. If I had to choose between this one and this one, I would definitely choose pink chiffon. I've always got that scent no matter what, whether it's a shower gel, lotion, body spray, or whatever the case may be, because anytime they do like, you know, the 3 for however many deals, I always make sure I always grab a pink chiffon in whatever, just so I have a pink chiffon scent. So yes. My next thing is these shadow shields from, I got these at Walmart, so this is my second container of these. They're just your basic shadow shields. They're nothing, you know, super crazy, they help keep the shadow off my face and keep it onto my eyes. So yeah. Next thing is a bhCosmetics. This is a concealer plus corrector in medium. I got this a long time ago. I used this a lot in the beginning when I didn't really know about makeup, when I was just putting it on just to put on makeup. But you know, as I started getting older and I would use it, I'm like, why did I ever buy this? Because first of all, the concealer is so thin and it's so grainy feeling. The correctors, it just feels so, ugh. The texture gets me every time. I do not like the texture of this product at all, and it doesn't really do much. The correctors didn't do much to my skin. The concealers definitely didn't do much. So this baby got thrown away. Next thing, this is the Rimmel Lasting Finish Primer. This primer, I couldn't really tell if it helped actually prime the skin and help the product last a while. I just know that it was very moisturizing on the skin, and I knew that if I used this primer, I wouldn't have as many dry patches with my face, because you know how you have those certain spots where it's just like it gets dry over there. That's not cute. I knew if I used this primer, it helped smooth out those areas so they didn't look as intense. The dry patches were still there, but sometimes they would look crazy. So I knew if I went in with this primer, it would help tone down the look of the dry patches. Little did I know if I just drink more water and moisturize my skin, those dry patches would vanish. But you know, back then when I didn't know that and didn't drink water and drank nothing but soda. So my next product is a concealer. Oh, this is my favorite concealer. I have like 2 more of my backups in my thing, and this is probably like, oh man, I used the mess out of this concealer. Love this concealer. This is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer. This is in 30 Light Medium. This is my favorite under eye concealer. It does not crease on any of my eye. It does not bunch up. It does not give me like that old. I like my concealer to make, you know, to look soft, and that concealer definitely does the job for me, so I was obsessed with that concealer. I'm going to talk about 2 makeup wipes that I have in here. This is the Olay Fresh Effects Clean Skin C-Spot Swipe Oil Reducing White Cloth. It looks like this. I don't have anything really to say. Yes, I do. I think at one point these makeup wipes actually burned my skin when I would use them, but because they were makeup wipes, I just like kept using them and just would wash my face and everything afterwards. I don't know why I did that to my skin. Oh, for acne prone skin, that's probably why. And then I have the Studio 35 cleansing towelettes from, I think you can get Studio 35 at like Walgreens, I believe. It says they're compared to the Pond's Original Clean. When it comes to makeup wipes, I just grab some, wipe my makeup off, I'm done. I don't really sit there and evaluate and how it feels and everything on my skin. So I don't really have much opinions to say about that. My next thing is a foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is in the shade 210. This is one of my very first foundations that I have ever bought. And starting my makeup journey, I'm pretty sure it was the very first foundation that I ever purchased when I decided I wanted to start wearing foundation. Was this bad boy. And it's light coverage. It's nothing super crazy or anything. It just made me feel like I had an overall even complexion. So it's a very lightweight foundation. It's very good for those girls out there who just want to even up their skin tone some, but it doesn't cover up a whole lot. Like I said, it just evens up the skin tone. So if you're one of those girls where you just want a nice light wash foundation that doesn't cake up, that doesn't bunch up on your skin, that just, you know, feels lightweight and everything on the skin. Definitely try out this foundation. It's so wonderful that it's like a nice summer foundation because you literally do not feel it on your skin and it feels so light. Like you can tell, you know, you can tell your skin looks like a lot more even, but you can't tell that you're wearing foundation. You know what I'm saying? The next thing, this is a liner. This is the Color Workshop eyeliner in black. I did not like this eyeliner at all because it's not even liquid. It just bunches up and it gets all thick. It looks like it just has chunks in it. It's just hard to work with it, and I do not like the wand on this thing at all. It's just hard to work with. It's just hard to work with. I don't know why I put it on my hands now. I gotta wipe it off later. The next thing is my baby. This is like my third tube of this. This is the Rimmel Cake Collection. What is all over my hands? This is the Rimmel Cake Collection Lip Balm. This is like the lip balm, and then they have like the lipsticks and everything. So, as you can tell, this was definitely loved. It's all gone. This is like my third tube. I use this as an everyday lip balm because it feels so good on the lips. And it's so light, it's no heavy. It's not as greasy, even though I like the greasy lip balms. But it was good for an everyday, just my lips are feeling kind of dry, and then go. So yeah. Next foundation, this is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin. This is exactly like the concealer. Sometimes foundations and concealers have different formula, but they both felt the same on my skin and they looked the same. I don't think they're the same shade. I think that the concealer was a little bit lighter, but they felt amazing coverage, the whole 9 yards. It had like a satin matte, so it was matte, but you still had like some glow in there, so you didn't look full on like, you know, sucked all the life out of your matte foundation. So yeah. My next is the Wet n Wild Coverall Primer. This is another primer that I couldn't tell it did much, but it just helped moisturize my skin a little bit more, so that's why I have it. It's nothing that I would like run back to the store to buy immediately, but this next product is something that I would run back to the store and buy immediately. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I love this mascara. Can we just talk, the packaging, I love the wand. I used to never like thick wands like this because I felt like they didn't do much for my lashes until I started mixing mascaras. Like I would use this mascara to volumize them, and then I'll go in with a lengthening mascara to lengthen my lashes up a little bit more. So this mascara, and then the packaging is so pretty on top of that, and it's still so heavy, and there's like no product left in here, but it's amazing. I love it. It's beautiful. I almost want to keep it just because of the packaging, but you know, I got enough junk back there in them drawers, so yeah. Next one is Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. This is the old primer. I don't use this primer at all just because my skin has gotten oily a lot over the years. When I first started wearing makeup, I had very oily skin, and that was a problem. And when I started to wear makeup and I started watching videos and people were talking about this primer and how it mattified their face, I definitely wanted to try it because oil was a big problem for me back in the day, and it sucked when I would wear makeup because you can tell, like, it made my makeup look a lot worse than it was like when I first started putting on makeup that morning, and then as I got through the day, it didn't look so good. So I wanted to try to find something that helped mattify my face a lot more. So I ran into this primer, definitely fell in love with it. I've used this primer more than once, but as I've, you know, gotten older and my skin has changed, my face is no longer so oily. It's a little bit drier, so I don't struggle with oil a lot. I do in my T-zone, of course, but all over my face, I don't have that problem as much anymore. The next thing is the Milani Brow Shaping Clear Wax. I got this because my brows are very curly, and it's hard sometimes to lay them down flat and to fill them in to look as precise as I want them to. So I picked up this brow wax thinking it's going to lay my eyebrows down flat. It did that, but it left like residue, and anytime I would try to brush the product through my brows, it wasn't blending it very well. It was looking patchy. So this definitely is a product to use alone. Don't use this product then use, you know, fill in your eyebrows. You just use it alone for an everyday look without filling in your eyebrows, in my opinion, because it just did not help at all. It made my eyebrows look so ashy and so patchy. It just looked like, yeah. So I do have another one that I use for days when I'm running out with no makeup on and I just want to lay my eyebrows down because, like I said, I have very curly eyebrows, so yeah. Speaking of eyebrows, I have two Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Brow Pencils. These are my favorite drugstore brow pencils. The only thing that sucks about brow pencils, in my opinion, is they don't last me a long time at all. They last me probably a good 20 days maybe. They're gone, which brow pencils and my eyebrows are... It's amazing how they make my eyebrows look, but because I have such thick eyebrows and so much to work with, I feel like it runs some of the product out a little bit. So that's the only thing that sucks about this, but this is my favorite brow pencil. I love the thin one. It's so creamy too, so it's not like I gotta push down to get some product on my eyebrows. The pen is so thin. That's one problem that I've had with brow pencils nowadays. They're so thick. But it helps a lot. And here's another Maybelline Brow Precise sharpening brow pencil. I didn't like this. This is one of the first brow pencils I used when I decided I wanted to try out brow pencils. I didn't like this at all. So that's why it's in here. That's all I'm going to say. And then I have my E.L.F. eyelid primer. I actually got rid of this because I was going through my makeup and I noticed it was still in here and it's all dry and crusty and everything. But this is another first eyelid primer that I got when I first was starting out using makeup. So I don't really remember what I thought of it, but I don't think I thought of it as well because I never purchased it again after that. So yes. Now I have a Neutrogena Rapid Clear Acne Defense Facial Lotion. This did not do much for me, but I still, I had a lot of acne problems and I still needed some kind of hope. So I still used it until it was gone, but it took me a couple years to realize that these acne products, they're just not going to work on me. I just needed to drink water and be a lot more healthy, and that's what helped clear my skin up. So let's be honest, if you're struggling with acne and you're like me who had a poor diet and didn't exercise and drank, all I drank was soda, then that's probably your problem. So yeah, drink water, exercise, eat healthy, and then your face will clear up. Trust me, I'm living proof. My makeup looks a lot much better. You can still see some kind of acne, but before there'd be nothing but acne down here, and it's a lot. I feel a lot more comfortable going outside of the house without wearing makeup now. Before I wouldn't care, but then I would look past the mirror and I'd see and I'd be like, oh, why did I do this to myself? So the next thing is a skincare. This is the Glamglow. This is a little sample size one, but I love this and I'm definitely going to purchase the full size when I can go talk myself into paying for the price with it. This is the first mask that made me decide that I needed to focus on moisturizing my skin versus dealing with the acne as just a whole, because I would work on my acne, that's it, I wouldn't work on my skin as a whole. So this was the first mask that made me realize that I need to start hydrating my skin, because these products are drying out my skin and making the rest of my skin look flaky, look patchy, and my makeup's not going on good. And so this product is a Benefit Stay On Straight eyelid primer. I don't really have much to say to this. I didn't really use it much because obviously there's not much in here for me to use. It's a little sample size, so I didn't purchase a bigger size bottle, so if that doesn't tell you how I felt about it, I don't know what will. The Faced Hangoverx Replenishing Face Primer. I did like this primer. I didn't get to test it out as much as I would like, just because how really Too Faced, this small of a sample. Anyways, but I did like how it felt to my face. I didn't actually like the smell of it because it smelled like it has that coconutty smell, and I didn't really like that smell, so I kind of gravitated away from it because of the smell. But the overall product was good, but I didn't want to ever use it because of the smell. So if they ever made one that didn't have like that coconutty smell, I'd probably purchase it every freaking day. But I do have to say, because of that smell, anytime I smell it now, I always think of last summer, and last summer was like one of my favorite summers that I've ever lived. So I always get happy every time I smell it, even though I'm not digging the smell, but it makes me happy, if you know what I'm saying. That's weird, but yeah. So that is it for my empties. Everything's been accumulating in this bag for quite a long time, as you can tell. Yes. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. Leave a comment below if you want to say hey, what's up, and I will see you all in my next video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will see you beautiful, beautiful people later. Bye, guys.